on. We asked 10 years ago. We was asking with the Panthers. We was asking with them, with civil rights movement. We was asking, Now those people that were asking, they're all dead and in jail. So now what do you think we're going to do? And we shouldn't be angry.
Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. Now, this is breaking news. On top of the news that we just gave you last video concerning 6ix9ine's copyright claim, evidently it looks like the copyright claim has been removed. So if you go back to the website looking for the Gooba video, you're going to find the Gooba video, adding to the views that Gooba currently has anyway. I'm beginning to wonder if he probably took down his own video just to put it back up again, because that's something that I probably would have pulled off. All right? Now, back to our regularly scheduled program. Now today we have Beyonce leading the charge, Billie Eilish clapping at a movement, The Stallion dropping Pac, and No Name calling out your favorite rapper. Thanks for checking us out here on Celeb Source. If this is your first time to the channel, do yourself a favor, hit that sub button, go on and join the notification game by hitting the notification bell, and lastly, if you love your moms or Celeb Source, hit the like button. Oh yeah, Robert, Calvin, Royale, and Rican Prodigy, y'all caught that missing million. Respect. Moms is shaking her head denying that she knows a brother now though, so Now, coming through with our top spot for today is the Queen Bee herself, Beyonce Knowles, who has held out her scepter and issued a decree to all who support the cause to step up to the plate and sign off on one of 4 petitions in order to see justice served not only against the murderous police officer of the hour, but also his accomplices to the senseless murder of George Floyd. Yes, the Queen stated, quote, "George is all of our family in humanity. He is our family because he's a fellow American. There have been too many times that we have seen these violent killings with no consequences. Yes, someone's been charged, but justice is far from being achieved. Please sign the petition. Continue to pray for peace, compassion, and healing for our country." Close quote. Now, it's important to note that the petition on change.org, with over 7 million signers, was started by, get this, a 15-year-old boy from Oregon. Respect to whoever started that petition. Now, think about this. If it was you who drove the car, or you was with the murderer, you would definitely be charged for the crime of murder. Believe that. So that's 2 homework assignments for you this week, right? Or from the last week, you know what I'm saying? 2 homework assignments for you to work on, all right? T.I. mentioned Blackout Day, July 7th. Don't spend a dime that day. Sorry if it's your birthday. And Beyonce implored us to sign one of 4 petitions for justice to be served on the accomplices of George Floyd's murder. I'm going to try to see if I can sign all 4, man. And the extra credit assignment for all you rappers out there who claim to have mad racks. You got to match 6ix9ine's claim of 100K to your community. And don't be trying to pull I didn't know, I forgot it was July 7th, I was doing something else.
We need justice for George Floyd. We all witnessed his murder in broad daylight. We're broken and we're disgusted. We cannot normalize this pain. And I'm not only speaking to people of color. If you're white, black, brown, or anything in between, I'm sure you feel hopeless by the racism. George is all of our family in humanity.
Now, just when you thought you seen it all, Billie Eilish comes out the cut, slams All Lives Matter to the pavement when she took to Instagram and proceeded to slice up the movement while it was on the floor, legs like linguine, while it tried to call on someone to come to its defense. The Grammy winner tried to be delicate about the situation, but exploded on proponents of All Lives Matter when she stated, beautifully might I add, quote, "I've been trying to take this week to figure out a way to address this delicately. I have an enormous platform and I try really hard to be respectful and take time to think through what I say and how I say it. But holy effing ish, I'm just gonna start talking." Oh shoot. And then she went in, right? The artist lit All Lives Matter on fire when she said, and I gotta read the whole thing because it's that good, right? She says, quote, "If I hear one more white person say All Lives Matter one more effing time, I'm gonna lose my effing mind. Will you shut the blank up? She says. Beautiful. No one is saying your life doesn't matter. No one is saying your life is not hard. No one is saying literally anything at all about you. All you mother effers do is find a way to make everything about yourself. This is not about you. Stop making everything about you. You are not in need. You are not in danger. I'm going to try to explain this as if you were a child. It's almost sad that she has to do it like this. But, it's sad. But you got to deal with folks, at their level. Quote, she says, "It feels like that's the only way you mother lovers will understand. If your friend gets cut on their arm, are you going to wait to give all your friends a Band-Aid because all arms matter? No, you're going to help your friend because they are in pain, because they are in need, because they are bleeding. If someone's house was on fire," I always use this analogy. If someone's house is on fire and someone is stuck in the house, are you going to make the fire department go to every other house on the block first because all houses matter? No, because they don't effing need it. Oh, Billie Eilish, you're getting me. You're getting me. She continues on and says, you are privileged whether you like it or not. You know who she's referring to, y'all. Come on. Billie continues, right? She's addressing, now you know who she's addressing, All Lives Matter preachers and folks that are backers of that particular movement. She says, "Society gives you privilege just for being white. You can be poor, you can be struggling, and still your skin color is giving you more privilege than you even realize. And nobody is saying that makes you better than anyone. It just lets you live your life without having to worry about surviving simply because of your skin color. You are privileged!" Exclamation point, exclamation point. I know you like, oh, calm down, calm down. Nah, man. Billie Eilish, she got me kind of hype here now. If all lives matter, why are black people killed just for being black? Why are immigrants persecuted? Why are white people given opportunities that people of other races aren't? Oh, shoot, she flipped the script with that one there. Why is it okay for white people to protest literally being asked to stay at home while carrying semi-automatic weapons? Why is it okay for black people to be called thus for protesting the murder of innocent white people? Do you know why? White, period. Effing, period. Privilege, period. Oh my gosh. She wasn't done. You thought she was done. You thought she put the mic down. Nah, she continued to slay it, right? She said, quote, "Does white privilege affect Hispanic people? Native American, Asian people? Yes, for effing sure it does." Rican Prodigy, make sure you catch me on this one. 100 trillion%. I hope you see the numbers there on the screen. I hope we put the numbers on the screen, Royale Brown, all right? 100 trillion%. But right now, in this moment, we have to address hundreds of years of oppression of black people. The slogan of Black Lives Matter does not mean other lives don't. It's calling attention to the fact that society clearly thinks black lives don't effing matter. And they effing do. It means black, period, lives, period, effing, period, matter. Close quote. Yo, she came hard with that one, man. Ended it off with hashtag justice for George Floyd. Wow, you didn't know Billie Eilish had it in her, did ya? You just thought, oh, she got green hair, I'ma step to her, she on some clown-ish. But then she turns around and claps you, and now you laying on the floor trying to say, oh, call 911. No, we ain't gonna call 911. Billie Eilish clapped you, and that's that. Alright? Now you gonna turn around and talk about, oh, she's the bad guy. I know you like, oh, this dude is mad corny. Whatever. Now, everywhere you turn on social media, we have artists coming out the cut and jumping on deck, letting their frustrations be known with the current state of affairs. Now the artist, No Name, has jumped into the crowd and called your favorite artist on deck when she stated on Twitter, quote, "Poor black folks all over the country are putting their bodies on the line in protest for our collective safety, and y'all favorite top-selling rappers not even willing to put a tweet up. Cat's whole discography biographies be about black plight, and they're nowhere to be found. Close quote. Now, it's significant to note that she has already called on her celeb followers to match her $1,000 donation to the Minnesota Freedom Fund. You know what's really interesting is the amount of celebs that are stepping up to the plate and knocking it out the park. I respect all the celebs that are doing that, man. Much love. It's folks like that that actually are making a difference. Now, Megan Thee Stallion continues stomping through for the ladies, channeling her inner Tupac when she released a clip from the legend himself with what could have and should have been an actual track by Pac, where he highlights the rationale of why riots take place. I will quote it for you, but only Pac himself, the legend, does the metaphor proper justice. Take a listen.
If I know that in this hotel room they have food every day, and I'm knocking on the door every day to eat, and they open the door, let me see the party, let me see like them throwing salami all over just like throwing food around, but they're telling me there's no food in here. You know what I'm saying? Every day, I'm standing outside trying to sing my way in. You know what I'm saying? We are hungry, please let us in. We are hungry, please let us in. After about a week, that song is going to change to, we hungry, we need some food. After 2-3 weeks, it's like, give me all the food, breaking out the door. And after a year, then you just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm picking the lock, coming through the door, blasting, you know what I'm saying? It's like you hungry, you reached your level, you don't want any more. We asked 10 years ago. We was asking with the Panthers. We was asking with them, with civil rights movement. We was asking, now those people that were asking, they're all dead and in jail. So now what do you think we're going to do? And we shouldn't be angry?
Now let us know what you think. Do you agree with Pac concerning the reason why riots take place, and which artist's challenge do you feel is the one that might make the biggest difference in our current culture? And didn't Billie Eilish clap that movement a good time? Let us know what you think. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we are going to see you next time on Celeb Source, your source for celeb news.